Let's flash back to National Signing Day and this bright-eyed Bruin recruit Roquan Smith. But it turns out, though, he did not sign his letter of intent that day and days later had a change of heart, committed to Georgia. So could this become a trend in football recruiting? Ray Crawford here with Pete Fiutak and Doug Chapman. Doug, we see a young man get a scholarship here, didn't sign a letter of intent. Do you think this is going to be a trend in college recruiting?
You know, I'm all for giving kids the power, the student athletes. I like them to have the power when they make these decisions. And I think you may see it, but only for the top, the cream. The top guys are the only ones that are going to be able to get away with doing this. Guys below them, you don't sign an LOI, guess what? That scholarship will not be there in a couple weeks because they have numbers. These schools have slots they got to fill. You don't want to sign an LOI and you're not one of the top guys on their list, it may not be there.
Yeah, especially now you're talking about more and more guaranteed scholarships kicking in. If you're a school like an Alabama or a Georgia or a UCLA, you're going to project ahead. You're going to say, okay, look, we're going to have to get 4 linebackers for 2 to 3 years from now. And they're going to go after 10 guys and hopefully get 3 of them. If they get 2 of the guys they want and that third guy doesn't sign, guess what? They're going to go after that next guy. And if he signs on, all right, he's in. Now, if a Roquan Smith decides to sign on, well, then you boot some backup punter and you give him a partial scholarship or something. But for the rank and file guys, you can't do this. You can't mess around. They're going to be these teams are going to be like, look, we got to lock these positions down now.
Yeah, and college is a big decision. You know, once you sign the LOI, you can't be recruited by anybody else anymore. You're done. So a lot of those kids are like, you know, if you got 2 schools that are very close, you don't want to be pinned down. So you wait to the last minute. Like I said, this will be a benefit for the guys at the top, the very tip-top guys you hear about. But I hope these other guys don't try to do it because they're going to get screwed.
Or you wait and see who's going to give you that better bag of cash at the end of the day in the old thing. I'm just in general. I'm just saying, just in general.
We showed the rules of the letter of intent, and certainly they are heavily in favor of the schools and not the student athletes. And as long as there are schools out there like Georgia that will do this, that will wait on a guy and present him with a scholarship, not require a letter of intent, I would imagine it would continue.
Like poaching. They're poaching
the
players.
very
fair game until they sign on.
Guys, thanks. Let us know your thoughts. Hit us on Twitter at Campus Insiders. For Doug and Pete, I'm Ray. Thanks for watching CampusInsiders.com.